man grabs a woman. I mean, I get there's sons who've been raised by single moms and maybe your mom looks good. You know, mommy, you look good. Okay, I'll take that. But we're not grabbing my ass.
You will be in the hospital, be admitted because of the injury.
Hi guys, welcome back. It's some more from Mamas. Yes. So listen, let's talk about some issue I saw on Instagram that I still gives me a nasty taste in my mouth. Did you see that video of Kodak Black grabbing his mama's butt?
Yeah. My gosh. First of all, it's disgusting. Like, listen, even the thought of my son having it, thinking that the audacity.
And the disturbing thing is he's grabbing her like a man grabs a woman. It's not like, oops, there'll be oops moments you're close. He grabbed her like a man grabs a woman. He stared at her as she walked away. And he...
Not once, not twice, not 3 times. And then he's fixed his mouth.
Trying to kiss her on the mouth. I think one of the most disturbing things for me, though, was mommy was laughing. See, now that made it really sickening to me because, okay, you know what? We live in a spiritual world. I don't know. Maybe your child, especially being famous and being around people, maybe they've been introduced to things. Maybe he's high on something. I don't know. But as a mother, it would be me to direct you real quick. I would smack my son. I don't care how famous he is. I would be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, I get there's sons who've been raised by single moms and maybe your mom looks good. You know, mommy, you look good. You know, mommy, you're going to give me some problem with this old man here. Okay, I'll take that. But we're not grabbing my ass. We're not trying to kiss me on the mouth.
You will be in the hospital. You'll be admitted because of the injuries. Yeah. Because we're not playing that game. But do you think it's because of the money that the mother feels, I'm not going to do anything? Because then if I do it, I'm going to lose some financial support from my son.
That was my first thought. Is mommy acting like this because that is her primary source? He's probably paid for her house. He's probably paid for her to meet all these famous people that she's out there. He probably supports her completely, which I would think is a son's duty when they have money because your mom's care of you. I mean, it's just the course of nature. But it brings us back to what kind of world do we live in that will completely leave our morals just to make sure that we have, a Gucci bag on the table tomorrow.
Unfortunately, this is a world we live in. I mean, have you seen the many things going on social media? You are wondering, my gosh, you feel bad for our children. What's going to be happening when they grow up, when they'll be our age?
Yeah. And we used to laugh at our society, like the traditional African society, because if I think about it, where we grew up, the village people, wanna be Gigi, they would have been like, no, stop it. What are you doing? They would have chased you out of the place. They would have shut it down. They don't care who you are. And we laugh and say villagers, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? Maybe all these things are rooted in some type of moral that we need to carry on as a standard because the people around them just stared. Someone else was just recording. Oh, here's content for social media. Where are the people that should step in and say, you're doing wrong, bro? Like, hold him down if that's what it is.
There were so many guys behind him with videos, with their cameras on, and some even laughing. And I was like, my gosh, nobody stepped in to say, hey. But then that comes with, the guys, the celebrity, the guy is making so much money, so he moves with his, gang.
And maybe they're all people who are eating from him, right? And part of me was thinking, if this guy is not on some type of drug or whatever, is this a mental health issue? Because if you do not see a boundary between you and your mother, is this a mental health issue? The other thing was, how was mom when he was growing up? Is mom the kind of person who brought dudes over and you saw her doing things and so you think it's okay to be that touchy-feely with your mom? And guys, you watch that video. You let me know how comfortable you are. Especially when she walked away and he turned her, he literally slapped her ass like a dude slapped your ass in a bar. And she turned around and giggled. I couldn't watch it. I watched it once and I was just really disgusted by it. I'm really hoping if you're out there and you watch this, that you do not think this is the standard we aspire to. I hope that we can rise above that as a youth. I hope that if you enjoy his music, that does not mean that you follow all his actions, because this is not even about being Christian or about what religion you subscribe to. This is just wrong on every level. Right. Nobody's perfect, and you're not always going to do the right things, but there's some wrong things that are just really wrong. And again, if you can do this in public, what are y'all doing in private? Mommy, come on now, raise your son. Your son is your son. Even when you get into the grave, he's still birthed of you. If you do not take time to hold him, and I was reading that there's some rape allegations against him right from before. So it brings me back to over sexualization. What has this man seen growing up? Does he need therapy? Does mommy need therapy? Is there someone else in the family that could step in and talk to him? I mean, Kodak Black, listen, I may not really listen to your music, but people seem to love it, and that's all good. But come on, dude. You can be famous, you can be loved by people, and you can be a good human being. Let us know what you think. Leave us a comment, subscribe, share. Tag us if you see anything else that's interesting out there that we should talk about. And we'll see you next time with the More That from Mamas.
Yes, bye-bye.